this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure, and because of that, David, I think that's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got two guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes, and so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
The margin for error is so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
You really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast, win our conference. Well, this is step one, and so I think you're so tired of hitting your own color jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference play. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for these other teams. So the Big Ten is a fun conference.
Yeah, and you know both of these teams, their players have had this.
Makes a grab on the shot. He's loose on the right. Touchdown, Trojan. Made the grab. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wants to bring it back. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Looking for space. It's Jordan. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Back to throw. It's Barnett. Fires to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. The Trojans with the 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's Jordan. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Trojans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to throw again. Slings it downfield. Makes a connection. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
It's a really nice job out there making the catch. I feel like fans are always expecting one of these Trojan receivers to be in the conversation for being best in the country, right? Because of the success they've had in the past and certainly in more recent years. There's a lot of pressure to play that position now at the Coliseum and at USC, but this guy right here, he has been making his mark on this offense.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the air on 2nd down. Quarterback now breaking the field. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 and the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. And the Trojans trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal for the offense. Quarterback on the keeper. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Buying some time. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Trojans! They bring the punter onto the field now. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. To the air. It's Barnett. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. Second down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. He'll pull it down and run. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Tight end finds a soft spot. And they're able to make the tackle.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find your rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Looking downfield on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. On a little time, lets it go. This one's complete. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. Looking to throw on first down. And that one's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Plows through the defense. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Oh, he makes the catch. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jordan. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll line up for a second down play. He wants to change this route. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
The sweet feet buy a little time. It's incomplete. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. The Trojans can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. Got out of trouble and throws. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. And the Trojans line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. Got his man in the middle. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. To the air, it's Barnett. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They just keep firing. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. That's caught. It's Strachan. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself with the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
Fires downfield. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion?
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some...
It's a seam wide open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Under fire. They're working that left side. Touchdown, USC! Oh, that baby in and then strolled into the... Dropping back, it's Barnett. Quickly to the tight end. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Jordan. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's 2nd and long. The inside handoff. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just...
The give on the inside. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Quick completion on the out route. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. And the Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Snagged in the middle. It's Fowler. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air. It's Barnett. Here's a heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Finds his big tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Might be looking to run. Had to get rid of it quickly. Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down. Doesn't convert this time. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And this one sails through just inside. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. They want that clock to run. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Tries to do it himself on the draw. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's the handoff. He's tackled right at the 40-yard line. That is well short of the first down, and let's see if they go for it here. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt.
Tack on.
They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm... seeing a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. And here comes the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. There he goes. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. And this will be incomplete, a big... there forces second down. This rivalry picked up steam when the Razorbacks joined the SEC, and man, some of the names that have had moments: Darren McFadden, Felix Jones, Matt Jones, Joe Burrow, Justin Jefferson, all of it over a golden boot.
And been playing since 1901. You think about all the great rivalries in college football, especially in the South. This is one of the best ones here. Not always have been in the same conference, but they played a lot of times, David, and it gets hot every time they meet up.
Yeah, and the boot is the shape of...
Ernie on the Jets! That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Razorbacks getting set on 1st and 10. On the move, it's Hill. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Trying to surprise him with the pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Green. Snagged out of the air. Finds a crease at the 20. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is.
Next going for the goal line. Into the end zone. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catch is made at the 15. Makes a move. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Stealing a score on special teams. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. This kicker brags that he can kick an 80-yard field goal. He'll settle for a 59-yarder here. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Rush is on him. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Moving away from pressure. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to... We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
With the score, Arkansas 14, LSU 3.
LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Trying to set the tone with the run. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. The Razorbacks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Firing to the right, complete. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Green. Gonna take a shot. Got it in stride inside the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas. The first play of the drive comes from the 41. To the air on first down. Using his feet to buy time. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Some rivalries forged in excellence, some in geographical proximity, and that's what we had once the Razorbacks joined the SEC. Someone had the brilliant idea, we need a big golden boot that looks like the two states, and it's one of the most hotly contested rivalry games of the year.
And big is the right word. It's 4 feet tall. It's 200 pounds. It's 24-karat gold. Palmer, this is the trophy you want to win. There's some bad trophies out there, but this boot is a big deal.
It fills your trophy case. It's got girth. It's got weight. You appreciate that. I know everyone's going to say, no, Italy's the boot. No, it's not. Louisiana, Arkansas, and the Golden Boot Trophy. That's what it's all about.
One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Going up top again. Steps away to find some room. And the quarterback will be forced out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage. I think they'll give him a sack. And the Razorbacks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Caught over the middle. It's Blake. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Razorbacks look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw, it's Green. Buys a little time with his feet. Wide open spaces. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing him. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And the punt. The battle for the Golden Boot belongs to the state at the top of the boot as Arkansas takes down LSU. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans, taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. They bring the punter onto the field now. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. So the USC Trojans offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Hey, midfield, he's got room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Get set. They're going to ride this running back.
And I tell you what, no secret on this drive. This offense, they're not trying to maintain balance. They're trying to line up and just dot you right in the eyes. 4 straight runs, get the first down, and really starting to play physical.
And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. These old girders are rocking It's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough. Gives it on the option. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
And you want to run the football. I mean, that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
They'll run play action. Fires to the middle. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Back to throw, it's Barnett. Punts it out of the air. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. I don't know if this is the time for this type of risk. Offense going for it inside its own 40. Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Fights off the defender.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. The Trojans have this offense rolling. He'll pull it on the read. Turning it on. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. First down here for the offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. 8th play of the drive coming up. Dropping back, it's Barnett. It's complete to the left. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Third down, red zone play, crowd alive. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Trojans.
And this offense continues to have some success. And I'll tell you what, when it gets down to it and you need a play, they're starting to find this playmaker. You can tell the QB looks for him. That's 3 TDs now.
And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Gives it on the option. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Second down, he'll throw it. That's caught. It's Hansen. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on third down. Moves away as he feels pressure. Did the work himself. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Makes the catch. It's Strocken. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Rides the back and leaves it. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got him burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on third down. He's got the tight end. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
And had they not picked up that first down, it would have been decision time for the head coach, right? You're kind of in no man's land on the fridge. Are you trying a long field goal? Are you going for it on fourth down? But because of the execution there and the nice throw, let's keep this drive going. Let's see if we can get 6.
Going to try to get it himself. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. First and goal. The Trojans started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Now on second and goal. Trying to power it in. Touchdown, Trojans! Excellent. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Fair catch is called for. In the midst of all this rain. Just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to pass, it's Barnett. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. A strike downfield. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Jordan. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Happy Valley has given us a fun first half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in State College, PA.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as stopped at the 25. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The give on the option. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. And the Trojans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. 2nd down coming up. They'll go right back to the run. Creates a little room. Oh, he's got some space. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. That's reeled in, it's Fowler. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments, wide out level noise. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll keep it himself. You know those defenders wanted to light him up. Quarterback wisely gets down with the slot. Now on 2nd down. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Floating away. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And this offense has done such a good job protecting their dude at quarterback, but the defense finally gets home. Listen, that's their 3rd sack in 2 weeks. They got to do a better job applying pressure on the quarterback.
He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Guys, a double-digit. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the move. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. They've got him pinned back in a world of trouble, and there he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Oh, a lot of space. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Trojans need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. With the catch, it's Hansen. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They bring the punter onto the field now. Is in the air. Wants to return it. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. Here comes the heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. How much fun was that one? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
That's going to do. Ranked matchups always elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Arkansas Razorbacks. The Longhorns will kick it off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25. So the Arkansas Razorbacks offense will go on the attack first. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Bob.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Wow, what an impressive-looking run. You think back to some of the greatest rushing offenses in the SEC in recent years. Remember that offense that had Darren McFadden and Felix Jones?
Oh, they make it free. Oh, and he's able to get the ball back, but he does lose yardage on the play. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. To throw, it's Green. Looking to scramble. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And they are fortunate to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down.
You got to...
They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. And the Longhorns are on the move. And the quick shuffle pass. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play. 3rd and goal, where the fire purifies and separates contenders and pretenders. Got it behind the line. It's Baxter. And the defense knocks him down immediately behind the line. And the field goal unit is on the field. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And We'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about in that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Green. The short hands. It's Green. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. And still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Horns up and ready to hook him. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. From the gun. Wants to pass. Buys a little extra time. He'll throw it. Grab near the marker. It's Anthony. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play?
It's a running room. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. How about that play? Getting a huge chunk of yardage to wrap up the first quarter, and that's how we'll end it and head to the second. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. Run in the red zone, it's Hill. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. 3rd down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Blake. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. The Razorbacks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they... And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas! And here comes the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge...
He's loose. It's a seam wide open. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. Pocket breaking down. Catch in the middle. It's Anthony. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He's got the back in the middle. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. it makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. String first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. Or will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
He'll pitch it. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? And the Razorbacks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Got the quick pass. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now it's second and goal. Dropping back, it's Green. Back's got it. Touchdown, Razorbacks. The offense cashing it in on that drive.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Gives it on the option. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. Got 3 on first down at second and 7. Wants to go up top. Looking for space to the left. He's going to run it. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Well, I'll tell you, it was a pretty dumb decision by the opponent to go for it so deep in their own end, and this offense now is making them pay for that. After getting the ball back on the 3rd play of the drive, they're able to run it, get the first down, and stay on the field.
He'll be wrestled out of bounds at about the 7-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Makes the grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Arkansas. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Texas has it again, and here comes the op. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, running back on the move. They get in the backfield and make the play, and that's how they'll finish off this 3rd period. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Pressure coming. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
And with a lead like they have here in the fourth quarter, no question this offense is going to continue trying to pound the rock. They're going to run the football and try to ice this game.
Got enough for the first. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. The give and tick, 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 tick.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Gives it on the option. Across the 45. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Razorbacks will snap it on 1st and 10. Power football with the run. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Leaves it with the back. Past the 1st down marker and still running. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, it's a fumble. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. I'm not sure anyone saw that coming. Not that this team couldn't lose, but the way they lost. And I think they've got some soul-searching to do now, guys.
I think they've got some soul-searching. I think a lot of fans, including myself, I don't know about you, David, scratching my head a little bit because normally I would tell you, well, the #1 team loses, they're still in the college football playoff hunt. But after that loss, I'm questioning whether they can even win their own conference. They got smacked around today.
Yeah, and I think that's what matters. Like in the committee's eyes, we always see like a convincing loss like this, a beatdown. Like this is not a good thing on your resume. A lot of time it ends up being an anchor that will keep you out of that spot. Still a good team. Still a lot of time to do some great things in front of them. Today was a disappointing day.